Can you hear me? World, are you there? It's me. It's your boy, Patrick Bauman. Look what I've hijacked the podcast again. Brent's on a super secret mission. I cannot tell you his location. He is in the United States still. He's on a secret mission. I can't really tell you all the details. Robert Parker, hello. Trevor, what's up? Listen, I'm taking things over tonight, okay? Brent's getting the bar ready. He wants to throw a huge party. Everybody's invited, yada, yada. He wants everybody to go buy a drink. We'll give you the details when he's opening the bar. That close. Tonight, it's me. Not just me. We're going to have a special guest on here in just a minute. But I wanted to say welcome to the Pit Stop Podcast. The Pit Stop Podcast is sponsored by the folks at the Race to End Bullying. We love the Race to End Bullying. If you want more information about what they do, you can always go to the race2endbullying.com. It's www.race2endbullying, all one word, race2endbullying.com. If you don't know how to spell it, go to our Facebook page because you can find them there too. We're going to have some announcements from the Race to End Bullying. They're racers, but it's golf. We'll explain later. Stick around for that. You're going to want to hear about it. Also, just wanted to say as we get started here, shout out to the folks at Overturf Photography and our other sponsors. We'll list them here in just a little bit. But the Race to End Bullying, title sponsor of the show, we couldn't do this without them. So, hello, Sherry. She's from the Race to End Bullying. She's commenting. Hello, right there. Hello, Miss Sherry. We love to see you always tuning in. Sorry, Brent's gone. Brent said he misses everybody. He'd be here if he could. I saw today on the socials, on the internets, said today's a day of prayer. I don't know what you believe in. Whatever you believe in, if you want to throw a prayer out to somewhere, to someone, to something, today would be a good day to do that. We all know, I know you've seen stuff, all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. So let's put out the vibes there for things to get better. How about that? We're also going to have some announcements. It's time to throw out the dates for the season openers. We've got the official dates locked down for those. We'll give you those in just a little bit. But first, let's go into our special guest of the night. Our special guest is backstage with us. We'll bring her on right now. It is none other than Ashley McLean from Chemical X Creations. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all.
Cannot hear me. Oh my, people, what's going on? Can you hear me now? No?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. She cannot hear us, people. Can you hear her? Shout the comments. Can you hear me, Ashley? No?
Nope.
Uh-oh. I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, this would be really interesting because I can't hear you, but you can hear me.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know what's going on here. Can you hear me now?
I don't know if there's anything I can do on my end. I'm just on my phone.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, she could hear me before the show started. We did a test, and she could hear me, and now she can't. Oh, yeah. I need a tech guru.
You want me to go out and then come back in? Yes? Okay. Okay.
Get a whiteboard. Do we have a whiteboard? We might have to do that, huh? We'll have to go old school. We will figure this out. Riley said, get a whiteboard. That's actually a really good idea. Show assistant Diana is procuring an item that we might be able to use. This is going to be... Alrighty. This is going to be an interesting show. Do you use Zoom? No, we do not use Zoom. we are on a platform called StreamYard is what we're doing. So it can broadcast to all the places at once, which, by the way, if you're watching on Facebook, looks like a lot of you are so far. Thank you for following on the Facebook. We also broadcast live on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, even if you watch it on the Facebook, please go over there. Make sure you subscribe to that just so that we can get the numbers up. So YouTube allows us to unlock certain features once we get to a certain amount of followers. So please share that as well. Just say, hey, just click the button. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. We appreciate all the views that we get. Uh-oh, okay, hold on. Ashley's trying to come back.
Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, guys, we're in business. Okay, Trevor Wells was trying to, okay, he's giving us some comments there. Trevor, I think we got it. All right. I'm going to have to tell my wife here, we got it. We are good. Thank you, though. All right.
My husband just came and checked, too.
We were ready to get a whiteboard. I was going to start writing questions on a whiteboard and hold it up to the screen.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
And I'm not lying, guys. This might sound like a joke, but before we started, I had Ashley on real quick just to see, and the sound was fine. Yep. And I told her, listen, Brent usually handles the tech side of this, so if something goes wrong, and it did, probably my fault. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Okay, so
you're good.
Ashley McLean, Chemical X Creations. So for anybody that doesn't know, tell them, what is Chemical X Creations?
So basically that is my motorsports content creator page, and I just run GoPros for pretty much anybody in any class, anyone that's interested. So I've covered a lot of modified, super mods, wing sprints. I've got a couple street stocks, late models. So yeah, it's just for fun, pretty much. I just think, it's super important that people get to see what's going on, in the car or right along with their favorite driver. So it's been pretty crazy. It's pretty tedious, going through and editing and getting with drivers, seeing who wants GoPro footage and whatnot. But yeah, it's been really fun. So.
Okay, and so are you charging people for this? If they say, hey, Ashley, I want GoPro footage from a race.
I am, yeah.
Okay, guys, so listen.
So
if you contact, so you can go on Instagram. That's where I found the page. So you can go to Chemical X Creations on Instagram. I know, are you on TikTok as well?
I'm on TikTok. Yep. Facebook, YouTube. I'm on everything. So.
Okay. So go to one of the socials, at least one, follow first of all, Chemical X Creations, but you can shoot a DM if you want to get some of the footage from maybe inside your race car, or and you can contact it, and maybe there's a Pit Stop Podcast discount. I don't know. I didn't ask her about that. I didn't. I'm just throwing that out here right now and putting her on the spot. She'll take care of you, but you're going to have to hurry up and contact her real quick, because I'm sure she gets a lot of requests during the season, and she can only be in one place at one time.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough trying to run back and forth. I'm at this end of Meridian Speedway. I'm running all the way at the other end. It's pretty crazy. And I went to the Open Wheel Showdown last year in Vegas, and that place is huge. That place is ginormous. So if I had two of me, it would have been perfect. I would have been good. But yeah, I was dog tired by the end of it. So
I bet. And so you've got to figure out a place in the car to get the camera where it's not going to block any view for the driver, but still give a good view for the viewer. Get it all going, make it happen. Then you've got to edit everything, put it together. If you've seen anything that she's put together, it's top notch, great footage. And yeah, no, it is really good. When Brent said we were going to have you on, I started Facebook stalking in that, and it's good stuff. And like you said, it's a perspective that you don't, everybody needs to see, because you can be there at the racetrack. It's awesome to watch the races, but there's just something different when you can actually be in the car. And unfortunately, you've got GoPro footage of when they get into wrecks or smash into the wall and that, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So
what made you want to do this?
Well, I used to run GoPros for my dad when he was in the truck series like 10 plus years ago. It was back when I was in high school. And I didn't even know what I was doing. I don't even know if I turned them on. I don't even remember if I had an SD card in them, but we had so much fun. And so I kind of just wanted to get back into that. And my husband, Sean, he just had a GoPro and I was like, let's put it on the modified. And so anyway, so it just started with one. And then after that, I was like, okay, I need to get a couple more. And I, ended up borrowing one from my father-in-law, Bob. Shout out to Bob. Because his is the one that usually is always in a wreck or something happens to it. So we've had to replace some parts and pieces on that. But yeah, it's just really fun. I really like it. And I think it's, cool for the drivers to have, so if they want to rewatch it or they want to show their sponsors like, hey, I'm the real deal, I just won this, or hey, check out this crazy wreck or whatever. So yeah, it's just really fun. It's really fun for, I think, everyone, and it's cool to be able to watch them on repeat if you want. So
What's the most amount of GoPros you've had going at once?
oh man. Well, I had a couple GoPro Hero 8s. I had a couple 13s, and I had a GoPro Max running. And so that's probably at most everything I had, but I probably had like 2 on one car, 2 on another car, and then the GoPro Max on like a separate car. So yeah, I've had like 5.
And are you like, wait, is that one on? Is that one running? Do I have it going?
Yes. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've done that actually with Matt Elliott. I had one of my GoPros on his Wing Sprint, and I was fiddle farting around in the pits, and it just dawned on me after they'd already went out on the track, and I was like, oh my gosh, I did not start the GoPro. And so I ran all the way from the pits up to kind of where the announcer booth is, where the flag man is, and I have the GoPro app on my phone. So I was like manually trying to start it from the app, and it didn't say it was like connected or anything. And so I was like, oh man, I totally missed it. I just missed it, and I messed up. And anyways, I don't know. I guess it was luck, but it started and it recorded the whole race, and so yeah, so that was pretty crazy. But
Thank goodness. We've had, okay, we've got a question. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Jerry Green said Ashley's awesome. Yeah, no
oh,
duh.
thanks.
No duh. Riley says, will she be at the Apple Cup this year at Tri-City Raceway?
I don't even know when that is, but I would love to go.
If she's hired, she'll do her best to make it there. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then we've got Mr. Lucky here. Dave Perry, Miss Ashley's very good at what she does. Would love to have it on the new car.
Absolutely. That thing is awesome looking.
Saw it at the
Super
Roadster
sweet.
show.
Yeah, super nice rig. Oh my gosh.
So make sure you contact Ashley because it's a possibility. You can make it happen.
Yep.
So
We
make
can
sure
do
you
that
reach
for
out.
sure. Yep.
Okay, and so I want to know favorite track you've helped someone get some footage at.
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know. I honestly, I really like everywhere I go. We go to Meridian Speedway a lot, so I have to say I love Meridian Speedway, but my home track is Magic Valley Speedway. That's where I grew up. So it was super cool getting some footage there last year. But I'll probably say the Open Wheel Showdown. I was supposed to run GoPros for Ricky Otts, but he had some mechanical issue with his super mod. And so his son, Brian, actually was able to race. And so I got footage for him for both days, and it was really cool. And they're really, really great people. They're super cool people. So it was really nice. And I think that video is actually at like 1,300 views on my YouTube page. So
Nice.
yeah, so it was super cool to get that. So
is there a favorite driver that you've worked with?
I would have to say my dad, but Of course, it's my dad.
Yeah.
He's definitely my favorite driver. But yeah, the Otts. I mean, Ricky Otts, Brian Otts, their whole family. They're like family. Like when I met them, Ricky was running for Dave Perry in his wing sprint, and Ricky was kind of the one that pushed me into, charging for my GoPros and doing more stuff with them. He's like, yeah, you've got a really good thing going here, and you need to keep going with it. So, so that was really cool. We're not related. I've never met him before, and Dave was like, yeah, you want to throw a GoPro on? Go ahead. So that was really cool. That was a really cool experience, and I'm super thankful that he, kind of pushed me to go out of my comfort zone, because it was, sometimes it's intimidating talking to, other people, or, people that are working, the last thing they want to do is talk to some girl that wants to run a GoPro. But yeah, so.
Well, Brent and I talk about it all the time. It's the racing family, right? People that you might not be
Mhm.
blood related to, but they just kind of turn into family for you. And that's one of the best
Yeah.
things about the sport.
Yeah.
So of course it's dad. All right. Favorite driver. That's fine.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
Yeah.
And I may or may not have seen a post. Dad's going to be back in a race car again this next year. Is that right?
He is. Yes, he is. We are officially our own race team, family owned. So we're super, super excited for that. Yeah, super excited.
Okay. So
Couldn't
tell
do
the
it
folks what
without all the
class.
family. NASCAR modified. Yep, same class we were in last year. So got some unfinished business, and we're just ready to get back to it.
So folks can follow what's the page?
It's Doan Racing. Doan Racing is our page. Yep.
So
So
DOAN, Doan
yep,
Racing.
yep, you got
And
it.
keep an eye out for the number 71, correct?
71. Yep, exactly.
Okay, so you can follow along there. Ashley's getting footage for people, trying to keep track of dad, make sure that he gets the
Mm-hmm.
wins, and recently wed too. Am I wrong?
Yes, yep, September. Yep, September was the awesome,
Well,
perfect, amazing day. Yeah, it was great. So
it's like Ashley doesn't like to have free time. She just makes her life more busy and busy.
oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, it really felt like that last year, between my dad going back and racing full time, and then planning a wedding. We actually got married on a Wednesday, because I was like, I cannot miss a race day. I have to be there. So we got married on a Wednesday, and it was perfect. So
That's
yeah, so
awesome.
hopefully I'll be a little less busy this year. I won't be planning a wedding, so that'll be nice. I'll just be running the social media, doing the Doan Racing, the Chemical X creation. So yeah, so hopefully it'll be a little less crazy and hectic. But yeah.
Very good. And okay, so let me ask you this. Is there a class of race cars that you haven't had GoPros in that you want to?
Oh, geez. Hmm. I can't. I ran Hornets, late model, street stocks, modifieds. I think I've been in almost everything, like at Marine Speedway and stuff. I
You done
got some
midgets?
legends. No, I haven't actually. No midgets. No. Okay, so if someone's got a midget and they're interested.
Midget drivers, hire
Mm-hmm.
Ashley. If you do, I'll
Mm-hmm.
buy you a Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
I'll toss that in as part of the package.
There might be a discount too.
How's
Yeah.
that?
There
Look at
might
that.
be that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
So if you're in a class like the midgets class, have you done any of the bandoleros, the kids?
I have, yep. Paisley Lopez, yep. I got
That's
on
right.
with
Yep.
Joe Daly, yep, and Heather. So got them, and they're grandfathered in. So as long as Paisley and Joe race, they'll have GoPro footage. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
What about have you done anything? Have you done any of the boat race of destruction? Anybody done any crazy GoPro like that?
I want to say I did do a boat race. I want to say it was 2023, and it was like the October one. I can't remember, but I want to say it was 2023 when I got that. And it was with her name is Mad Mindy. Her name is really Mindy, but she went by Mad Mindy in Marinda. So yeah, and it was pretty crazy. I mean, they were getting hit hard. It was crazy footage. So, but it's in there. It's far in there. I think I've got like 170 videos, but it's in there.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to see some of the GoPro footage, you can go to her page, any of them, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it all.
Yep.
She's got it all there. But if you've got a favorite driver that you want to see a GoPro strapped to the inside, you can see cockpit view, or sometimes you can point one off the back end of a race car, right? So you can get a second view like that. Super interesting to see. Tell your favorite driver, listen, you got to contact Ashley right now.
Yeah.
Get on the list so we can get the footage going. So go make sure you DM your favorite drivers for real, and connect them. Say, look, go to Chemical X Creations page. You got to DM Ashley so that we can see all of our favorite drivers this year with some of the best GoPro footage around. If you've got a question for Ashley, hurry and send it right now in the comments. If you've got a question for her, I'm going to ask. Oh, Nick Durbin said she had one of my modified fence climb, the T-Dog and all the Hornet in 2024, 2025. There you go. Nick Durbin gets crazy in a race car.
He does. He's kind of like a wild card, you know? You just don't know what you're going to get with him. But I always say, hey, please just don't wreck my dad. Whatever you do, don't wreck my dad.
Yeah, for real.
He's old. He's coming out of retirement. So
that's good, though. We're going to be excited to see him. Nick Durbin, shout out. Appreciate, because Nick Durbin's a guy. You know you're going to have a good time if he's on the track. Okay, so I want to ask you this. This is not camera. This is just me personally. I'd like to ask everybody, when you go to a racetrack, what's your favorite concessions to buy? What's your favorite race day snack?
Oh, I love corn dogs. My dad and I always get a celebratory corn dog. So
right on. Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Straight up, when I get to the racetrack, I got to get a cheeseburger with jalapenos on it and a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, got to wash it down.
Yeah, straight up. And I made it work. I made my daughter work in concessions in Magic Valley, so they kind of get it ready for me when they've got it. They know what I'm going to get, so I just walk up and they've kind of got it all ready for me.
Here you go, Dad. I got you good. Yeah, you're good.
It's a good deal. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what I do. You know, that's my thing.
Nice.
All right. So if and you're gonna is the husband helping out this year?
So he does help me with my GoPros. He's more behind the scenes. He doesn't really edit anything, but he wrenches them on there, makes sure they're nice and tight, duct tapes them if we have to. If we have them in a crazy spot, he'll, get some duct tape on there and make sure that they don't fly off. I haven't had any, knock on wood, except for one, but that was like a freak accident. I don't think any duct tape would have saved that one. But
did it come off during the race?
It did, yeah. So it was actually during impact. So I don't know how it happened, but the battery came out first, and I lost the piece of the door, and then the battery came out, and I think the GoPro is actually like on the track somewhere. And so I got it back, thank goodness. And the battery, I think I still have the battery. I don't even know why. But
so did the footage just cut off all of a sudden?
Yes. Yeah.
Dang, I would have loved to see that footage.
I know. Yeah, it would have been crazy. My dad's like, if you can recover that footage, you're going to get 1 million hits. And I was like, I'm trying. I couldn't figure it out. So
do you have capability to ever like live stream?
There is an option, actually. So I just have to figure out how to do it, because I guess you can send a link from the GoPro to whoever you want, or from your phone, and they could like literally watch as they're racing.
Wow. Okay. So there's some cool possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to figure that out.
Okay. And so, favorite track that you maybe that you haven't done footage yet at, but would like to?
That's a good question. I don't know. I honestly, my goal this year is to travel a little bit more, to go to different tracks, and I really want to get into dirt. So yeah, I don't really have one that's on my list. I think there's probably too many that are on the list, so yeah.
Okay, so if you got a favorite driver that's at a dirt track this year, make sure you connect them with Ashley so we can get
Yep.
some videos going from some dirt
Yep.
tracks as well.
Yeah.
The more the merrier, right?
Yes. Yep. Keep me busy. Keeps me out of trouble. I love it.
And when you're editing, and if you've ever edited video footage, it's not something that it's just 2 minutes and done. Okay, it's serious stuff that takes a lot of work and a lot of patience. So that's why we do these things live, because I don't want to edit anything,
I know. Yeah.
What keeps you going, Ashley, when you're going through all that footage and trying to cut things together, and what keeps you going?
Honestly, it's just the drivers, my dad, Sean, everybody seems to really like it. And, I have some drivers that are like, yeah, I'm so glad you're doing this. This is super cool. You're doing a lot for, the modified class. You're doing a lot for the tracks themselves. So, yeah, I just like to do it because I think it's cool for everybody to see that perspective. It's so much different than just sitting in the grandstands. Nothing wrong with that, but it's the same thing. Being in the pits, it's so much different. Imagine being in that car riding along. It's just so much different. So I just think it's really cool that everybody can kind of have that different aspect, and I think that they can appreciate it a little bit more than just being like, oh, racing's so boring, you're just turning left. But it's not. It's not easy. It is hard. It is a hard sport. So
Yeah. Have you ever had Kyle Latham posted a comment here, and he said it
nice.
also helps to settle disagreements. Have you ever had anybody ask you for footage to help settle an argument?
I have actually. Yes, I have. Yeah, a couple different times. So, which is kind of interesting. I didn't even think about it. I had so my dad and Joe Daly, those two decided to tango a little too hard, and so watching the GoPro footage was kind of crazy because it's like watching from the pits is totally different than you being on track and watching them and stuff like that. So I had that, and same. I actually had it with Kyle Latham and Andrew Richardson. So same thing. I mean, it was racing thing. Same thing with Joe and my dad. It's just a racing thing. That kind of stuff happens. So yeah. So it's kind of cool, to have that. Like, hey, the GoPro footage doesn't lie. I'm not that good at editing. I can't AI anything like that. So like, oh yeah, it was his fault for sure. So.
She's unbiased, but you got the footage. Hey, so check this out. Friend of the show, Davey Hamilton Jr., from the Open Wheel Showdown, says tell her to be on the media team for the Open Wheel Showdown this year. So
heck yeah,
get yourself on the media side of things. I know Brent went down this past season, and he had an incredible experience. So there you go. Be on the media team. So there you go. Make sure you get in touch with the folks at the Open Wheel Showdown. That's great. Thanks, Davey. Appreciate you tuning in.
Thanks, Davey. I appreciate it.
Terry Hassan said racers don't disagree. Yeah, never do they disagree. Never would they want camera footage to prove that they're right, huh?
Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Technology. Damn it.
Yeah, for real. Terry said that's a great idea. Yep. See, look, everybody wants you to get down there. Everybody's agreeing with Davey. Get down there and be part of the media crew down there at the Open Wheel Showdown. And serious, that would be the footage from down there would be absolutely crazy. So
that'd be great.
Get that. Some of that stuff will go viral, I bet you. Davey and the crew, they put on such a great show that any new perspective from that racing is going to be awesome. So
no, it was super cool. So the Open Wheel Showdown was not on my bingo card last year. It was just kind of like, hey, should we go? Yeah, let's go. And Ricky Otts and Brian Otts, they said that they were going to go. And so I was like, okay, I'll just, I'll go. I'll run GoPros for you guys. And then we get down there, and I was like, wow, this is the real deal. This is a big thing. So anyway, so I ran GoPros for Brian that first day, and Monty as well. and I got Josh in there, Josh Panopoulos. And anyways, so then the second day came, and I was telling my dad, I was like, I got a couple of GoPros because, you know, a couple of my drivers, they didn't transfer, you know, for the main event. So he's like, go ask Davey Hamilton Jr. And so I was like, are you sure? Like, what if he's really busy, you know? And so anyway, so I got a GoPro for him and his buddy Chase. So that was super cool. And yeah, Vegas was super, super cool. He's doing a really good job with that.
Yeah, absolutely killing it. And they pack in the race cars, right? There are a ton that they fit on property.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's magic that they have to work to get everybody to fit in the parking lot down there in the pits. So, if anybody wants to sponsor Ashley's flight and hotel for the Open Wheel Showdown, DM her and she'll be right.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah.
You can sponsor Chemical X Creations trip to the Open Wheel Showdown. So just get in touch because we need to make it happen. I want to see that footage. So me and Brent will get together. We'll discuss some stuff and we'll be in touch with you. Yeah. We'll help you get there. We'll make sure that as long as you've got it open on the calendar.
Yeah. I'll be there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, work. I'm gone that day.
Yeah, she's pre-sick.
That weekend. Yeah, I'm pre-sick. So sorry.
All right. So if there's somebody out there, Ashley, that wants to start recording something, whether it's racetracks or whatever their favorite hobby is, but they kind of feel that hesitation, like, I don't know, what do I do? What would you say to somebody that wants to chase after something like that?
I would say do it. You know, just go ahead and do it and try it because you won't know. And the worst thing somebody's going to say is, no, don't take a picture of my car, or no, I don't want GoPro footage. I mean, that's the worst thing that they're going to say. So why not? You know, I mean, it's nerve-wracking going up and talking to drivers and being like, hey, can I throw a GoPro on? I mean, even some of the guys and gals that I've, you know, done GoPros for, I'm like, do you care? And they're like, no, go ahead. Yeah. So, you know, it just starts with just asking and just being nice about it and being cool. And obviously if something's going on and they're, you know, pissed off in the moment, something's going on with their car, you don't want to be like, hey, you know, I just wanted to know, kind of pick your moment, you know, figure it out, read the room. But yeah, so I would just say go for it. Why not? Very good. And you'll come to find out that some of those folks at the racetrack they could become some of the best friends you'll ever have, right? Yep, exactly. Very good. All right. Anything else before we turn you loose? I don't think so. I just wanted to say thanks so much. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry Brent couldn't make it, but I really appreciate the opportunity. It's super cool. And I love what you guys are doing. So. Yeah, we appreciate you coming on. I know Brent was super bummed when he texted me right before, we were trying to get on here. And he I'm sure he'll want to have you back on again so that he can talk to you too. But we appreciate what you do because it only helps the sport to grow, and giving the different perspectives, these cool videos that you're putting out it's something that the sport needs, not just here in Idaho, but, you know, everywhere. So Vegas and all these the places, wherever we can get you to a racetrack, I think it just helps the sport out. And so we appreciate, as race fans, we appreciate what you do. So thank you for having the courage to go out there, start doing it, start duct taping or whatever it takes to get a GoPro to a race car so that we can get the views, you know, because guys like Brent and I, we've seen a lot of cars at a lot of tracks, a lot of laps. So anytime we can get a different little perspective, it's something awesome that we love to see. So thank you very much for taking the time. And like I said, we'll be in touch. I'm sure Brent will want to have you back on the show, and we'll bug you more about seeing how many times we can get you out to Meridian and Magic Valley Speedway this year. Yeah, love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, thanks, Ashley. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. See ya. All right, guys, Ashley McLean, Chemical X Creations. So make sure you go follow YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can find her on all of the socials there. And if you got to check out the videos because it's something. She does a great job with the editing. And of course, the race car drivers do a good job of putting on a show. So when you mix those two things together, it's great content. And if you go like one of her social media pages, just send her a DM, say thanks for going on the Pit Stop
podcast because, she's got a lot going on. We appreciate her taking the time to hang out with me tonight, running the show. If you joined us late, Brent couldn't be with us tonight. I hijacked the show. I said, I'm doing it anyway. He's on a secret mission. He's getting everything ready, opening up the Pit Stop Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Meridian, right on the corner of Broadway and Main. I think that's right. I could be wrong, but I think that's the right address. But you're going to want to check that out coming soon. Nick Durbin, Patrick needs to come ride with me. No, definitely never will happen ever. Sorry about that. I get safe rides and it is terrifying. Randy Kerr, you are correct. I might scream a little. I might scream a lot. I screamed a lot when I went in the pace car with Randy. I'll admit it. I was screaming like a girl. Okay. And not that being a girl, girls are cool, but I was screaming like one. Those things scare me. I love watching fast cars, but I cannot be in one. It is just not for me. I love watching them and talking about them. That's about all I can do. And so when they do the ride-alongs, did that once in a late model 2-seater. Scared me to death. Can't do it. Adrenaline junkies, race car drivers, they can do it. I love watching them do it. I don't want to do it. All right, I told you guys earlier in the show we had some announcements. Special stuff coming up. The folks at the Race to End Bullying sponsor the show. Thank you, guys. Got a charity golf event coming up. So it's the Race to End Bullying Tees Off Against Bullying charity golf event sponsored by Custom Industries. Going to be going down April 17th. Mark that on the calendar. April 17th at the Oker Hills Golf Course in Tooele, Utah. April 17th is a Friday, so you're going to need to make sure you have that off work. They've got some registration is open. They've only got a spot for 32 teams, 4-man teams. It's $500 per team, and you'll get 18 holes of golf, beautiful golf course, carts included, lunch is included. You'll get a door prize ticket, right? So they're going to have tons of stuff. They've been posting. If you haven't followed, go to Nat Attack Facebook page, and they've been posting the different raffle prizes. I saw one that had a bunch of lottery tickets, some custom-made pens, and date night baskets. Tons of raffle baskets are already collected, and they're just going to get more. So please go to racetoendbullying.com if you want to register. See if they've got spots left for you. And they're going to have different awards, like longest drive, closest to the pin, different things like that. They're going to have T-shirts and goodies for everybody. If you know, that's what Sherry said. She just said that right now. T-shirts and goodies for all teams. If you know anything about the Waters crew, you know it's going to be a good time. If you've spent 2 minutes with these people, you know it's going to be fun. And John Waters is going to be there. John's a work hard, play hard guy. He works extremely hard and therefore plays extremely hard. People you want to be around, the folks at the Race to End Bullying. So, they'll have the awards, lunch, raffle, all after playing. I'm going to be there, so hopefully that's a plus, not a minus. We're going to be hanging out all day. It's going to be fun, and we're going to be raising some money for a great, great cause, the Race to End Bullying. Bullying sucks, and we're in the race to end it. So please help and register your team right now, racetoendbullying.com. Let's get all the team spots filled up. And let's get you in there to win some prizes. That's going to be my favorite part of the day, is just drawing the tickets for the raffles and handing that stuff out, because they've got a ton of goodies. Everybody's going to go away happy. I promise you. It's going to be a fun, fun day. And I was super excited to take that day off work so I could make sure to be down at the Tees Off Against Bullying charity golf event. Like I said, sponsored by the folks at Custom Industries and the Race to End Bullying. So please, please make sure you join us that day, April 17th. And by the way things have been going, the weather's going to be really good. I mean, I hope I didn't just jinx this, but I'm just saying, like today, super hot day. We're in March. We are just under a month from tee off for the golf event. So thank you, Sherry. Sherry said best MC ever. I'll do my best. I'm already trying to think of things that I can say. If that seems weird, that's just how we do it, you know. So make sure you join us there. It's going to be a fun time. Also, it is time to announce openers. Did you know that? These are official now. Meridian Test and Tune is this Saturday for Meridian Speedway Test and Tune, the 21st, and next Saturday, the 28th, from 11 to 5. So 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission's free. You can go on and just check out whoever's going to be there, the different race cars that show up for Test and Tune. I think they're going to have some concessions available for purchase if you'd like to do that. But if you want to get a little fix this weekend and next weekend, the 21st and the 28th at Meridian Speedway for Test and Tune. Opening day for Meridian Speedway is going to be on April 4th. Can you believe that? April 4th, just a couple weeks out, and they are officially green flag on the 2026 race season. It's here. We need it. We need it. I'm ready for the off season to be over. It's got to be done. We're a little behind Meridian as far as Magic Valley Speedway. Season opener for Magic Valley Speedway is slated for May 2nd. So the first weekend in April, Meridian Speedway's cooking. The first weekend in May, down in Twin Falls, we're going to be doing the same. So green flag for Magic Valley Speedway May 2nd. Stay tuned for announcements as far as test and tunes for that track. And if you go to the test and tune, at least one of them, I'll be there. Maybe we can hang out. Just saying. Hopefully that's not too weird. But I'm going to be down there setting up the sound equipment. We'll be cleaning the booth up, checking out the race cars. So stay tuned. I know that they've got a new Instagram page for Magic Valley Speedway. Magic Valley Speedway 208. So Magic Valley Speedway 208. Follow there. And when you go follow, just send them a DM and say Patrick sent me or Pit Stop Podcast sent me, so they know that we're sending some folks their way. So new Instagram. I think they've got a TikTok as well. Magic Valley Speedway 208 on Instagram. You'll have to figure it out for TikTok. I don't have a TikTok yet. I gotta get in on this. I don't know. It makes me feel old. I started a Venmo for the first time the other day. I got a Venmo now. So I'm getting up with the times. I'm about 10 years late, but I got a Venmo. So that's how I'm rolling. So remember, important dates on your calendar. Mark this down. Season opener for Meridian is April 4th. Season opener for Magic Valley Speedway, May 2nd. Race to End Bullying charity golf event sponsored by Custom Industries, April 17th. And then remember, I'm checking off my list here. Remember Ashley McLean and Chemical X Creations. If you want to see a different perspective from your favorite race car driver, make sure they reach out to Ashley, because her and her husband they'll make sure to get GoPros in and on the car and edit the footage after. And I'll tell you what, sometimes that's most of the work right there, is at the computer editing video footage, making it look clean, crisp, and clear, and putting it all together. Oh, I just got dogged by my own mom, and she says, and your mother has had Venmo for years. Look at that. My mom straight dogging me on the live stream. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry, Mom. I'm barely getting up with the times here. Man, look at that. Appreciate Mom for tuning in. Just had surgery. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Love you. Everybody, I told you it's a day of prayer, they said. You know, you can always send up the good vibes for my mom. She just got out of a surgery yesterday on her anniversary, nonetheless. Had to go in for a surgery. So glad that she's tuning in to the show. Thanks, Mom. I love you. So remember all these. I hope you guys got the dates marked on your calendar. We're looking forward to everybody to seeing you guys at the racetrack, man. I know Brent and I, It's one of our favorite places to be in the world, is at a racetrack, because we're around the people that not only do we share a passion with as far as motorsports and watching the crazies go round and round, but our racetrack family, that's what we call you guys, our racetrack family. And Brent and I, we've said it before and we'll say it a million times, our racetrack family, man, that's who we look forward to seeing. And it's weird, but we miss you guys a lot during the off season. And Brent was super sad he couldn't be on the show tonight. He's burning the candle at both ends. He's a super, super busy guy. So send some prayers for Brent too. He's opening up the sports bar there in Meridian and getting ready for the race season as well. A lot of stuff going on. So there's a lot of folks that you could be praying for right now. So many folks in the world need it. So pick somebody that you care about, pray for them, and let them know that you care about them. Send that message to somebody. World's crazy right now. So whoever it is in your life, right? You got somebody, send them a message. Who cares if they think, if it's weird or whatever, just reach out, because you never know what it could do for somebody. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to the show. It's just me, but I hijacked it. I don't even barely know how to run this thing. You know what I mean? But if I can get on the airs, I'm going to get on the airwaves. That's what I do. I want to talk to my people. You guys are my people. So appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Remember, go to our Facebook. Make sure you like the Facebook, the YouTube. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, the Pit Stop Podcast YouTube channel. We got to up the subscriber count there, and so that we can do a little bit more as far as YouTube goes. All right, Chemical X Creations. Follow her page, one of her socials. Tell Ashley thanks for giving everybody the fresh perspective. Oh, yes. Lutmer's reminding me, send prayers also to Susie Cook. If you don't know, one of the best race families, one of our racing family members in Utah, Susie Cook. We lost our buddy Brandon Cook this past week. One of the biggest race fans you'd ever see. He was at Rocky Mountain Raceways for everything, oval track and all the drag races, and that young fella seemed like it seemed like he never aged, and Brandon was one of those guys that you would he'd send that message. He messaged me just recently, saying how excited he was to get up to Magic Valley Speedway this coming season. So send some love to the Cook family if you can as well. We've had a lot this off season, a lot of loss, and it sucks. So send that message to somebody, please. Tell them you care about them, because everybody's going through something. Brandon will have a front row seat in the clouds at Magic Valley Speedway this season. Hopefully we can see a lot of you guys there too. Tell your people that you love them. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure to catch us next time. We'll try and be on back next Wednesday with me, Patrick Bauman, and Brent Artie, the voice of Meridian Speedway. Make sure that you stay tuned to the social medias for both tracks so that you can not miss anything that's going to be going on this season. It's going to be a wild ride. Going to have some new events that we haven't seen before in a while. I know Magic Valley's got some things in cooking that we haven't seen in years up there at that track. It's going to be a good one. So let's have ourselves a year to remember. Super, super soon, we're going to be kicking down the doors for season openers. So until next week, stay locked in, and we'll let you know next week, Wednesday night. We'll probably be back with another show. Brent, we'll see if we can get him to be on here with us. And until then, love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.